Hello, welcome back to my channel. I'm JC, and today's video, hold up, we have to change locations real quick. Pardon me 1 second. Okay, I thought we should relocate for this video to a familiar location, my bookshelf, which is appropriate since this is about an update on my reading goals. So, at the beginning of this year, I set a really lofty, overly ambitious, crazy, and in hindsight, ridiculous reading goal for myself. I say ridiculous because I am not one of those people who can read a book a week. Not anymore. I used to be. But I thought if I pushed myself and gave myself this ridiculous goal of reading 50 books in a year, that it would push me to read a book a week. Well, that's not happening, clearly, as you'll see in a second. So I was gonna also do a writing goals update, but looking at my writing goals, I'll save that for a separate video. So I'll put a thing in the card so you can be reminded of my ridiculously lofty goal for the books I'm going to read this year. It is such a big list that I had to print out not one page, but two. So I had the physical books on my list, which was, I actually added some, so that's even more ridiculous. I added 2 books, I believe. Because there were 2 books that weren't here in my video on that list, because I acquired them and I had been wanting to read them so badly that I just added them on the list. So that made it worse. So there were 33 physical books in total. Damn, ooh, maybe more than 52. 11 audiobooks. And, 9 ebooks, because I took one of Sarah Cannon's ebooks off my list because I ended up getting the physical book because I wanted it in a giveaway. So that's okay. So yeah, that's where the additional, I still added 2 books, but okay, I had to figure something out. But so I have only managed to read 8 books thus far. In the 7th month of this year, I've only gotten 8. It's terrible, I know, because 8 out of 52, it's not even halfway there, you guys. But so start with the books that I have managed to read. I've read David Baldacci, The Sixth Man. I've read Cicely Tyson, Just As I Am. That was one of the additions that wasn't on the list from the video before. I've read Private India, City on Fire by James Patterson. James Patterson, Unlucky 13. I've read, just finished James Patterson, Missing Private novel. Yes, catching on to James Patterson love here. James Patterson, Cross Country. J.D. Robb, Conspiracy and Death, and Sarah Cannon's Beautiful Demons, which this might be the fastest book that I read this year. I actually think I read this in a week. It was really good. And those are the 8 books that I managed. Oh wait, if we include the audiobook that I read, Atomic Habits by James Clear, technically it's 9. Okay, feel a little better about that. But yeah, so there are so many more books on my list. I'm not even gonna rattle all the ones that are left. You can watch the video and see the books that are left to read. In fact, that top shelf is what is left for me to read physically. So as you just saw, that top shelf, that's the books that I have left physically to read. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't even add This is one of the other ones that I added onto my list. It's Steve Harvey's Jump, Take the Leap of Faith to Achieve Your Life of Abundance. I've been wanting to read this since last year, and I just managed to buy it this year, so I added it to the list because it was meant to be read last year. I also bought another book, but that's another video that we'll go over books that I've bought this year, knowing that I shouldn't have been buying any books at all with the books that I have left to read. We're not even going to count the books that I'm about to buy. So yeah, that's my reading update thus far in the middle of the year of 2021. How far do I think I'm going to get on this list? I don't really know. I hope that I can at least read 20 books by the end of this year. Do I have faith that I am going to actually read 20 books by the end of this year? Not unless I suddenly become a speed reader, which apparently I have not been able to do. So, I don't know why I set this goal. I really wanted to achieve it. There's a small sliver part of me that thought I could. I don't know why. Because I find that when I'm writing more, I read less, and I don't mean to, because in order to be a good, effective writer, I think you do need to be a great reader. So I do make sure that I read a little every day. I just don't read as fast as I used to when I was younger, and I just don't. I'm failing, you guys. I'm failing my reading goals. That's basically what this video is about. I am failing my reading goals, and I don't know what to say. I'm letting myself down, but it's okay. I just remember the next year not to make a goal as lofty, which is going to make the process of picking the books that I read next year that much more aggravating. Because the only reason I have this many books on my list is because I couldn't decide between a lot of them. And yeah, so that is where I'm going to leave it, because otherwise I'm going to make myself feel really sad that I have not gotten further on my reading goal. Anyway, so that's going to be it for this video. If you like what you see and you want to see more videos from me, make sure that you hit that like and subscribe button. And how have your reading goals been this year? Let me know in the comments. Have you been able to achieve the pace of reading that you wanted to achieve this year? Are you even reading a lot of books this year? Some people don't like to read a lot when they're in the writing phase. So, are you one of those people? If not, let me know. What books are you reading right now? Got any recommendations? I'm always looking to buy more books. That's gonna be it. Until next time, have a blessed day. Bye.